Hello YouTube, welcome to my channel. I'm having an issue here where I don't know if maybe somebody can help me out or not. What's happening is I hooked up these four wheels, four motors to this control piece here. And the way I wired it was I wired it with the positive and negatives and the positive and negatives. I basically wired in a parallel connection, both of the wires together. What's happening is now everything's off, you can see the system's off, there's no power, nothing's going on. If I push this back wheel, that front wheel moves. Nothing's connected. It's actually giving me a problem. It's back feeding power from this motor to this one, vice versa too. If I turn this one around, the other one, now this one's a lot easier, believe it or not, to move, but it does the same thing. My other issue I'm having too is if I turn this on, okay, get all my switches where they gotta be, I'll turn this on, everything shows, yay, everything works perfect, right? Well, guess what? If I hit the remote, works fine, right? Nice, slow. If I go to full speed, it stops. And look at what's happening now. Now the remote's going by itself. Now, get this one. This one's even better. I turn on my failsafe, right? Everything's going to shut off. Well, there's my light. Nothing's shutting off. That's not good. So anyway, let me do this. Now, if I play with the remote, I can get it to stop. But like I said, what's happening is it's backfeeding power. So I'm going to shut off the system again, turn this off. Like I said, you can see that what's happening with the wheels. So the way I have it right now is positive, negative, positive, negative. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to try to run it in a series connection, meaning I'm going to use this black as the ground and this one as the positive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go black, negative to the other positive. So basically what I'm going to do is use it in a 3-wire, going from positive to the other negative, the other positive to that negative, and that's going to be my 2 connections. Now, I'm not sure if it's going to work or not, separating the power like that, or, if it, they're basically the same motors, I would imagine, although that one's a little more heavy duty. But overall, it's the only other thing I can think of. Otherwise, I'm probably going to need another controller, and I really don't want to spend the money. I'm trying to do this cheap. I already spent more than I wanted to with the front, the other front motors and wheels. But I'm going to try to wire it up the other way, and I'll try it that way. If anybody else has any suggestions, please feel free. I can't use any diodes. I can't use any resistors. I can't do anything because it's they're both connected together and they're just backfeeding. If I was to try to put a diode or anything in here, then I would lose a function. So anyway, I just figured I'd throw this out. If anybody can help, great. If not, I'm going to try to wire up the other way and see what happens. So anyway, just wanted to put out a little short video. Thanks for watching. Any suggestions, leave them in the comments, please. I appreciate it. So hope everybody's well and enjoys the day. So take care, guys. See you on the next one.